Welcome, wanderers of the edge. Today we step into the shadows to dissect Brahmacharya, the principle of moderation, a practice of finding balance in the world that constantly pulls us in every direction, tempting us to overindulge, overextend, and lose ourselves in the chaos. In this modern age, we're surrounded by excess. More is never enough. More success, more possessions, more distractions to drown out the stillness. We binge watch, scroll endlessly, indulging in quick fixes, and fill our time with things that leave us feeling empty. We pour our energy into chasing what we think will satisfy us, yet we always end up craving more and more. It's as if we're standing at the edge of a black hole, constantly feeding it, yet never feeling it. Brahmacharya calls us to step back from that ledge. It asks us to reclaim our energy, to use it wisely without being consumed by the need for more. This isn't about denying pleasure or retreating from the world. It's about finding the balance between indulgence and restraint, between desire and self-control. It's about knowing when enough is enough and recognizing when our pursuits are draining us rather than filling us. Think about how often we stretch ourselves thin, staying up late, chasing deadlines, saying yes to everything, hoping to be everything for everyone. We give our energy away, little by little, until we're running on empty. Or perhaps we're guilty of the opposite, grasping for more without really even knowing why, trying to fill a void with things that never truly satisfy. Imagine standing at the center of a vast, empty cathedral. The silence, heavy and profound. This is where Brahmacharya lives, in the stillness between want and need, in the quiet place where we are enough just as we are. Well, today, we're going to reclaim that space. We'll gather up all of our energy that we've scattered across the distractions of our daily life, and we'll draw it back into ourselves. And as we move through our practice, let each breath and movement be an act of moderation, of choosing presence over distraction, stillness over chaos. In this sacred space, we confront the things that drain us, and we'll call back our power. We choose balance, not excess. We choose focus, not frenzy. This is the path of Brahmacharya, where we learn to walk the line between desire and discipline. So welcome to the cave of self-discovery, my friend. Let's get ready for a couple rounds of box breathing. So now that you're nice and comfortable, what is up? Okay, so take a deep breath in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Now you go at your own pace here. Let's come together on this last round. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Now let's turn and face the front of our mat. Go ahead and lay back. Bring in the soles of your feet a little closer to your body. Go ahead and let your knees fall to the outsides of your mat. Your arms are free to do whatever is comfortable. If that be above your head, out to your sides, forming a T, or even just letting them rest on your legs. Let's take this last breath together and inhale 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4. When you're ready, let's release those hips, bringing our knees back together. Let's place our right ankle on top of that left knee. Go ahead and pick up that left leg and stick your arms in between the little space that you made with your leg. Let's intertwine those fingers behind our left knee ditch, coming into our reverse pigeon. Now, if this variation is a little bit too intense, you can go ahead and release your hands, placing that left foot back on the mat, but keeping that right ankle on top of that left knee. I know that it's very normal, it's very natural for us to allow our minds to wander, especially in a pose like this. But I want to ask you, maybe even challenge you, to fully embody moderation, Brahmacharya. Sometimes feelings can be invoked, they can be awakened with a simple thought. And so silencing our mind gives our body the ability to just be here, to just be in this pose, to just breathe, to tune into our heart, and not allow any other distractions to interfere with your body's peace. When you're ready, let's go ahead and release those fingers and lower that left foot back down to the mat. We're going to lay that left leg down, keeping it bent, coming into like a half butterfly. You can keep that right leg exactly where it is, or if you would like a deeper stretch, you can place that right foot on the outside of that left leg, coming into our reclined half cow face asana. Now your upper body can stay exactly how it is, making sure both shoulders are on the mat and keeping our neck and head in alignment with our spines. This pose or asana may seem very gentle and simple, but it is one hell of a powerhouse. With the small twist that we provide in our lower back, it strengthens our back muscles along our spines, keeping our spines protected as we go throughout our everyday life. With this deep stretching and twisting of our core muscles, of our abs, they become stronger. It further stimulates our internal organs, like our liver, our kidneys, our pancreas, our stomach, and our reproductive organs. It keeps them active with improved blood circulation. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and move into our reverse pigeon. On your next exhale, let's go ahead and bring our legs back to a neutral position, placing that left ankle on top of that right knee, bringing that right knee in and interlacing our fingers in that right knee ditch. It can be really helpful to use that left elbow to hold that left knee out and keep it from caving in. Let's come together on this last inhale in this asana. So take a big breath in for 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold just a second. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Releasing our fingers, let's place our legs back on the mat into a neutral state. Go ahead and lay down that right knee into our half butterfly like our last half cow. And let's take that left foot and place it on the outside of our right knee. When you're ready, we're going to release this asana and move into our half happy baby. Let's release our legs. You can fully extend that left leg, bringing that right knee into your chest first. Just give our lower backs a good stretch here. Let's extend that right leg to get a better grip on it. You can either grab the outside of your foot or use your 2 peace fingers and hook onto that big toe and go ahead and bring your knee as close to the mat as you can. Now feel free to also extend that left arm if you would like, if it helps you counterbalance your body, or you can leave it at your side as you see I am doing. On your next exhale, let's go ahead and swap our legs. So with control, let's release that right foot, extending that right leg. Let's go ahead and bend our left knee, bringing it into our chest for just a moment, and then go ahead and extend so that you can either grab on to the outside of that left foot or do the peace finger toe hold. When you're ready, let's release that left foot hold and go ahead and come to a seated position at the front of your mat. I'm going to turn and face you so you can actually see what pose we're trying to get into. Now that you're nice and comfortable, let's grab that right foot and place it on top of that left knee, coming into our fire log. We want to make sure that we're sitting up tall, that our spines are fully in alignment with our neck, and that our shoulders are relaxed and back, not curved in. Now, if you're feeling some tension, some tightness between that right knee and that left foot, you can always stick a pillow, a blanket, or maybe a yoga block in that space to help give a little bit more support. Let's bring our awareness back into our body with a big inhalation through our nose and exhale through your mouth. When you're ready, we're going to go ahead and move into our half pigeon. Let's remove that right leg off of that left knee and extend it to the back of our mat. That left foot you can bring in a little closer to your body if you'd like. We want to make sure that right leg is at the center of our mat. Big inhalation in, stretching your back up. You can stay here, or variation 2, you can come forward, placing your head on your arms. If you'd like a little bit deeper stretch, you can place your hands on either side of your mat and go ahead and bring your forehead down to the mat. Let's come together and breathe it out. So take a big inhale in through your nose, feeling those lungs, feeling your back open up. And exhale, fully emptying out those lungs. Exhale through your mouth. Let's press our way up. Let's go ahead and release that right leg. We're actually going to swap legs here. So placing that right leg on the bottom, we're going to take that left foot and place it right on top of that right knee. And again, feel free to stick a little support there in between that knee and that foot. Take a big, bold, beautiful breath in, fully elongating that back. And as you exhale, allow your body to come into a meditative state here, silencing any mental chatter. On your next exhalation, let's go ahead and release that left leg, that top leg, and send it to the back of our mat. You can either leave the right leg exactly where it is or tuck that right foot in towards your body. We want to check and make sure that left leg is in the middle of our mat. Take a big inhalation in, opening up that chest, and exhale as you come forward into whatever variation your body is calling for. Bringing our awareness back to our body, back to our mat, to this present moment. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and lift our upper body, coming onto our hands, bringing our right leg to meet our left. And we're actually going to stay in this tabletop position, making sure our hips are directly on top of our knees. Taking our right arm, sending it straight to the sky, and go ahead and bring it through your thread the needle. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, come through. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, come through. Last time here. Big breath in, arm up to the sky, and release. With that left hand, you can either keep it exactly where it is, you can stretch it out towards the front of your mat, or if you would like, you can go ahead and extend it back up to the sky and tuck it behind your body so that it's resting on that right leg. Let's breathe this one out together. Let's take a big inhale in and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. And when you're ready, go ahead and extend that right arm, place it back on the mat. Let's lift our body up and bring that right leg to the front of our mat. Now go ahead and heel toe that right foot to the outside of your mat and roll it over if you would like. And we're going to come into our lizard. So you can either elevate that left knee or you can leave it on the mat exactly where it was. You can stay on your hands with your chest up, or you can come down onto your forearms. Y'all keep holding strong. We are almost there. Good job, y'all. When you're ready, let's go ahead and drop that left knee if it's not already on the mat. Go ahead and rise up and let's heel toe our foot back to the center, bringing that right knee back to the left. And we're going to do our thread the needle on the opposite side. Sending that left arm into the sky on your inhale, and exhale, thread that arm through. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come through. Inhale, come up. Exhale. One more time here. Big breath in and release. We're going to go ahead and hold here, so you can keep that right arm exactly where it was. You can extend it out in front of you, or you can tuck it behind, completing the bind. When you're ready, we're going to release this asana and step into our lizard on our left side. Pressing our way up into a tabletop position, we're going to go ahead and send that left foot to the front of our mat, heel toeing all the way to the outside. Feel free to roll it over, and you can either stay up on your arms or come down on your forearms. And remember that back leg can either stay on the mat or elevated. For this next minute, I want to ask you to bring your focus to every part of your body that's touching the mat. From your hands to your elbows, to the outside of that left foot, even all the way to the back of those tiptoes on that right foot. How does it feel making contact with something? Awareness is a tool that we can use. And anytime you are feeling stressed or lost or confused or angry, you can pull out your awareness. And where do you want to focus that attention on? Is it your heart rate? Is it your breathing? Is it a beautiful memory you have? Maybe your senses? If we can control where our mind goes, then we can definitely control how we respond to any situation, to any one person or circumstance. So hold strong here, my friend. We are almost done. Let's drop that right knee back down to the mat if it's not already there. Go ahead and press your way up, heel toeing and releasing that left foot. And we're actually going to turn to face the side of our mat for this asana. We're coming into our frog. We want to keep our knees wide. You can stay up on your hands or you can come down onto your elbows. This asana is a beautiful hip opener. It's strong, it's powerful, and it can release a lot of pent-up energy or emotion that you may have been holding here. So if you at all feel the need to let out an outburst, maybe even cry, maybe laugh out loud, maybe just smile because everything feels so fucking right with where you are in life. Whatever it is, allow your body to release the emotion. No forcing it down. Express it here. Get it out of your body. On your next exhale, let's go ahead and release this asana and move into our reverse corpse. So go ahead and lay on your belly. And you can either put your hands out at the front of your mat, one on top of another, or you can put your hands alongside your body as you rest either your chin or your forehead on the mat. As we come to the end of today's session, take a moment to feel the calm you've cultivated here. We've walked a fine line between indulgence and restraint, learning that power lies not in feeding every desire, but in controlling the fire within. Brahmacharya, or moderation, teaches us that balance is our greatest strength, not the relentless pursuit of more. It helps us create boundaries for ourselves and therefore with others. In the chaos of the world outside, it's easy to get swept away by temptations, distractions, and the constant demand for more. But right here, in your sacred space, you've reclaimed your energy, held steady in the face of excess, that mind chatter, and found the beauty of enough. When life pulls at you to give more than you can, or to take more than you need, remember this stillness. Embody the peace you've cultivated here. Let moderation be your anchor, guiding you back to a place where your energy is sacred, not wasted. You don't need to burn out to shine bright. As you step back into the world, carry this balance with you and know that in restraint, you have found your power. I want to thank you for exploring the depths of Brahmacharya, moderation, with me. Until we meet again, may you move through the world with intention, always in balance, always in control. Bringing our awareness back into our bodies, back into our fingertips and into our toes. Bringing some movement back into our eyes, to our jaws. When you're ready, let's go ahead and sit up at the center of your mat and close out our practice. Let's sit here for just a moment and feel the peace that we've created within our body. Take a big inhale in, sending your hands high to the sky. And as you exhale, let's bring those hands down to our third eye, thanking it for being open, for learning. Bringing our hands down to our heart center and thanking ourselves for showing up today. Let's place those hands on our heart and thank that powerful muscle for beating just for us, and loving us and guiding us. And last but not least, let's open up our bat wings and let's wrap them around our bodies, telling ourselves how much we love and appreciate everything that we've been doing. Bringing our hands back together. I bow to you, dear friend. Namaste. For I see the badass individual that you are. So go out there and conquer your day. Later.